So I'm drinking Yogi Stress Relief, and it says, without gratitude, there is no prosperity. And on the other bag, it says, your inner self is your inner guide. My dad knew my dad always worked with Justin Trudeau's dad and mom on various projects, and they're like team members of a partnership. And they got murdered. And when Justin blocked me, I was so sad when they got murdered. I said, no, you don't understand. You don't understand. And Sarah Reese says, yeah. Justin's dad just doesn't stop by anymore, and Justin never did. He said I was fat and gross. And I was like, you're not going to hate me if I love him and understand why he said that. She's like, why did he say that? I'm like, because people with sore stomachs can't eat the same thing, like abundance of it. And they want to look like you, but they can't. Sometimes you're kind of mean. She's like, why do you look like you? I'm like, because I'm my dad and I work in the armed forces and I burn off and I gain it back and sell around. She's like, I fucking love you. And she does. She does love me, like, honestly. Honestly as it comes, honestly as it goes. The impossible and the possible. Are you gonna get mad because I love Justin? I love him, and I don't want to push his buttons by like calling. I text him that I was rich in French English, and that is a bitch. I'm a, I'm rich and it's a bitch in French English. It took forever. Yeah. You told me, and then he disappeared. I was like, Mom, no, I really was talking to the kid. It's just his username disappears when he blocks you. And she's like, I know. They were trying to kill your father, too, and myself and you. I was like, Mom, they're dead? She's like, I'm going to tell him I said that. My mom used to go babysit him and hold him. My mom is his nanny. We never did really talk that much. She used to come over to check out my art and sell what he wanted to. What he thought would make it. I had better paints back in the day too. It does actually really help. Go to Speedy Printer as if it's still even there. I'm sorry. I'm like, I know you're not ashamed. I know you love my mom, but I'm sorry that had to be my mom. That I loved you, and that I honestly thought it was my aim that would be successful. And then I'm not sorry that I fell in love, but I kind of am. But I think you like nurtured the shit out of me out of that on that one. But yeah. I needed Owen to feel your nurture, I think. I always did, but it's kind of like wasn't such a good feeling as it is. Like, even though the sun is shining in my face, like, not like your nurture is the bomb. It's awesome. It's just like radioactive and radio 8's really nice feelings of nourishment. Yeah. I just want to have kids, but you never know. Because sometimes once you get better and then you go to your doctor's appointment, once you stop feeling the pain from the first one, and it might actually be easier the second time. I just don't know my odds. I don't know my chances. So it's no. I'm like that. I'm like my dad. What's it gonna hurt? It was supposed to be 100 or 200. I'm 177, close enough. And I was so skinny when I got conceived Coral because the coronavirus and because I wasn't sleeping properly because of the grieving and the loss and the devastation and all that stuff. I went through the same shit a long time ago when your mom and dad got murdered, Justin. And like everything else started happening too, and everyone. My grandma punched me in the shoulder and it broke my heart. My Chinese grandma, she was very small, but she punched me, broke my heart. When you punch a kid, when you punch people, it's you signaling to the kid, and you may not even have meant it, but don't even fucking talk about if you meant it or not. You did it anyway. You signal to them that you don't want them to win at being who they are and whom they be. Justin's dad was a wonderful man. Justin's mom was the prettiest lady you have ever met. And when he showed me the pictures, I just want to take it down and hug it. He already told me please don't touch it, but like look. I just want you to be happy, but why can't I have my fucking money and we can just lie and say we're married and just be friends? If it's really that big of a fucking issue. Why is it such an issue to you when I'm losing? I have trillions of dollars that are mine. I don't have a problem with living in an apartment with my friends. It's just I have a problem that I'm not even allowed to fucking use my money. I did take you on a good first date, and we were just being friends, and you wanted a kiss, and then I tried to see what the fuck you meant, and then you're crying, kiss me, kiss me, kiss me. Because I was like, no, you're just doing it because it's your first date and you think it's normal. How old are we? I was still sagging out of my shirt from Coral. I needed that. I was cute. I still had stitches, didn't I? Or maybe just such belly rub is still bleeding. And I was still puking blood. I just went, wear my mask. We had to wear a mask lots. There's lots of in on the beaches of Disneyland. There's lots of sandstorms and stuff. And Justin got really hurt in the wind. Whipped his arm around, and he got burnt by the sand whipping him. I did. I picked him up and like huddled over him, grabbed my jacket out of my bag, and found some raincoats. While I was doing that, threw on the fucking raincoats. It was adventurous. It was really fun. Yeah, no. Dermatitis isn't fun. So why would be whipped by sand fun? Which is it's still dermatitis. Being whipped by sand, why would that be fun? Oh, that sun is warm. Stress tea is cool. I just got the tears hanging on my eyes and they're not bugging me. I'm trouble. No attorneys to plead my case. No audience to send me into outer space. And my fingers, they are bejeweled with diamonds and gold. But that ain't gonna help me now. You think you're right, but you were wrong. You tried to take me, but I knew all along you can take me for a ride. I'm not a fool now, so you better run and hide. I'm trouble. I'm troubled now. I'm troubled, y'all. I deserve my out of town. You can see me coming down the street, then you know it's time to go. Yeah, you know it's time to go, 'cause here comes trouble. You can see me coming down the street, and you know it's time to go. Yeah, you know it's time to go, 'cause here comes trouble. I wrote that. Oh, like I had to go to counseling. But anyway, I wrote that like a week after Justin's parents got murdered. And it was literally it was everything that he left me blocked. And then, like, he was still talking to my mom, but, like, what does that mean? Do you even fucking care about me? He does, but anyway. Um, Dating. Just opening messages that I never opened before of, like, decently good looking people. And I'm just like, what are you to me? Like, I'm trouble. Pink was the first CD of mine that my mom bought me. She's like, no, seriously, you're gonna like it. And it's like pivotal to me every time. That's why I look something like the woman I'm supposed to be, but I'm honestly painted pink and white. I gotta fucking, like, I don't know. I'm scared to look. Did I try to cut a mole out? I think that's a freckle too. Ow. I should get that checked out. That's probably what's doing it. It's like a hollow mole or a freckle. She'll be like, what's it causing you trouble today? I'm like, this one. This one. It just scares me. I don't know. It's so frustrating. Try everything. You eliminate as much as you can without causing like bleeding, dry skin. Oh, it's just fuckered. I'm gonna grab another bar of soap. Maybe a fucking cinnamon bun too. I think those are for anyone who wanted one. I think. Yeah, it's like stopping the power of green. Use the power of the power. It's cleansing. Cleansing good at all. I said I wanted to make one of those. I finally got to it. Like 2 years later. I left a lot of voodoo in that house that I lived in when I was like 19. And for once, with Joey, especially, I felt like I had a real fucking friend. When I'm hungry and I'm depressed, um, I need my teeth cleaned, all that kind of stuff. And you're depressed because your wife died. And you're depressed because grandpa died. We're all struggling to breathe, right, and be happy, knowing that COVID means that there's a border breach and all this kind of stuff. We're scared. And Aaron was actually sick with corona too. And when he finally stopped in fucking pain, he slept for a long time. And then he needed a friend. Go ahead, bring a friend. Bring his coke. So the cops are gonna learn something one day. I can't wake a boy up if I'm not the love of his life. Sometimes you can't wake a boy up. I had to call Taylor all the time. No one's phone's broken, but he wants you to come over or whatever. Mm. We have lost 560 families with kids in the car since people have been more free to smoke pot because they get in the fucking car. In Prince George, since weed's been legal. And I heard that a year ago. Kamloops is such a high rate because they have smaller streets too, especially. And so when you turn a corner, you don't really see what you're looking at till it hits you. What am I gonna make? Not a star, because I don't want. Should I do a star and try to just make another voodoo with a star on its belly? Maybe. Maybe I'll just try again for a star, actually, but do the thing. Sarah loved Justin too, but as like that boy that could have used it even before the tragedy struck. Like, oh, whatever, call me fat then. She didn't understand the depth, but he didn't let her. Starfish died plankton. I think I sound dumb all the time, but I think it's um not all the time either. Anyway, is that like a cue to listen to music? My golly. My golly. Jesse Murph.
Corolla. Get those reflexes ready. I would have loved you. There's no one far beside you.
And then the other Ryan. There's so many Ryans that died on me. Committed suicide or whatever. I just decided to write this song. Oh my god, and I fuck shit up. I'm trying to clean my screen. God. And then Justin was saying that it's okay for Armin to be fat once in a while because they expend that much in the purpose of food. Anyway. He's just trying to let me know him. He doesn't even like people that just stay home and get fat. He doesn't care. He doesn't like it. I said, how many people do that in Canada? He's like, not very many. I was like, okay.
Hey, y'all gonna have some ugly ass babies.
You don't like gospel? So I was like, I fucking love gospel. It's my dearest friend. You dear old, dear old, dear. When you get old, dear. I remember Justin's grandpa saying, "Oh, we're getting murdered though," and I was like, "Oh my god." He was like, "I'm fucking old, but I'm getting murdered though." So Lila's like 6 and she says something to me and she's like, "I've been illiterate all these years," and I was like, I was like, "I wouldn't know. Are you lying to me?" She's like, "Yes." She wanted to pull a prank, so I wasn't allowed to go like check out her room and get her doing anything. It's a KKK doll. I didn't mean to though. Just awkward. I might just stars, yeah. I'm really good at it. Singing this song, it freaked me out. Like I thought Owen was alive again. I'm serious. He's so not. A lot of people were like, he cheated. Anyway, it's gospel. Okay. It's just like all like um there's totally a gang after me, and I fidget the fears by not remembering who my family is, so you'll never know who they are. Oh, let's go. I'm so hungry. Just thinking of the song where it's like, oh man, I'm gonna need you to pee in this cup. Oh, that's Mark. Yeah, that's his voice. That's him. It's him recorded. Used to do that since we were kids. And it's scary because it's not like a mature man, mature man. Oh man, I'm gonna need you to piss in this cup. I'm always trying to get sober, but like I have to wait till at least Friday, so I gotta stay cool, calm, and collected. It's kind of a good exercise in a way. I don't think I'll ever completely be able to quit, but just probably smoke some nicotine if something that's edgy. Guys, I'm so hungry. I'm eating my teeth. I'm gonna probably sag again, but we'll see. I'll try the lozenges things because herbs are a lot of nutrition too. I remember Sarah trying to get that through her dad's head. He's like, I can't afford it to me. I was like, oh, bought her 2 bags, and then I was short $10 until I had to pull all my shit back. Such a shit life. Still is what I mean. I'm just happy because I'm doing something. I don't know if Justin ever wants a fucking girlfriend. He tells stories that he had a baby and it died. I'm like, no, you're a baby. You know. I'm like, well, I'm in that case, I'm great grandma's sister. It's because we study history so well and we warp time by correcting the wrongs, stopping the wrongs. We threw parties and we used to beat the shit out of until the police showed up. People, yes, and then we started inviting our friends over to the parties. It's like, oh, sorry, this is the first I arrived. And we fucking, they're trying to hurt my dad because he's Elon Musk. I'm Lindsay Ganofson. That's a genius name. Lindsay Ganofson. You guys all have genius names and you didn't even know it. I have millions. I want to be happy when I spend it too. Be awesome. Just, oh my god. So when I say awesome, it's almost like Justin. Seriously. Resonated. I'll let it go when I have to. I have a lot of healing to do emotionally. Everyone was crying when I was going away for stress leave. Everyone that counts. And as that was happening, a fucking gangster came up there. And the police caught him. The police were chasing him and he ran up there. Dead end. And I said to the police, he's like, why is there so much trouble up here? I'm like, because I'm the governor. She's like, I'm Lieutenant Red. Cindy, Judy, Jenny. Just told me a million names. It's Jenny. I know her from work too. Like, I actually remember her, remember the name, the conversation sometimes. When Elon Musk books first came out, I was like, Dad, I want to read them. Can I buy them? He's like, oh, no point. And I was like, well, he was a friend. I didn't know him very well. Oh, I made my dad seep. He cried. Finding my dad. That's the only reason why he has a mind. Because we knew him. I don't get too close to troubled kids, but once in a while they hang out with me without me even knowing, and they're like, you know, my mom and dad died defending your father. I'm glad you have parents, your real parents, your mom and dad. And I was like, oh my god. Sometimes I've known them for like months. I didn't even know that they were a kid of all the trauma. I would have loved you. Gotta give me a try, Justin. Gotta unlock my money and we'll be okay every day. Maybe not for a second, but I will remain okay after. It'll be perfect. You remember before the bad shit happened? I'm gonna kill you. See, they started. No, I don't. People just ruin everything. They do. They don't just presume that I'm just nervous because I said I love you out the fucking window. I fucking would love you. Kill doesn't mean love. It can. I'm gonna do a Dollar Tree browse with me. I think it's better if Coral just stays with Colby and Shauna. But is it? Do you ever want to visit your stepdaddy? It's up to you. And I would call you call him an orphan dad, angel. It's all, I haven't had much thought about it. There's my attempt at Little Wayne. Should go to Dollar Tree. It would cheer me up. It would. I gotta do like little hands and stuff still on this one. You have buttermilk? I think we should make, if we have a waffle iron, maybe some waffles or something. Mistakes. I'm back on the horses thing again. They must be whispering to me. I don't think I'm thinking about you guys totally are American and you prove it. Talk about the Kellogg's juice packs. American diabetics, type 1 diabetics, really need the Kellogg's fruit packs. Like, that's what they need. And they can't go without it, really. What time is it? 5. I should probably go get a coffee and a bag of candy, honestly. And the song's like, I would have loved you, I would have stayed up all night. I would have loved you for the rest of my life. Would have brushed the cocaine off your lips. Um, it is kind of like a song for elders. Elders, that how they always behave when they die of old age. Generally. I don't really need coffee. What am I doing? I clean this one up a little bit. Schedules. Huge. Huge in the Army. She's in the American Army too. I've seen her in her Falcon uniform. Or was it her Falcon? I don't know if it was her Falcon, but it was something I remember. Let's check that models and does the shopping and stuff on her free time. She's trying to get paid and to do that kind of stuff, like you know what I mean, like promoting and all that stuff. I wonder if she started getting paid or what. I don't know. I remember short, small blurbs, and what bothers me sinks me down so low, and I am kind of shy. I think from the bottom up a lot. I need beer to party. When I do anything other than sink into my crab shell. I'm a Cancerian. July 1st, Cancerian. Crab. Cancer. That was really good. You're explaining how the store is going to start mellowing out and always selling the same products. And you kind of figured it. At least I do. I always want them to stay updated. A little bit of common features that stay updated, and like I hope more things lower in price, like to go into the Dollar Tree, because then it's perfect tax redemption. There's the countries are doing good that own a Dollar Tree, and Britain is huge on Dollar Tree too. But I don't think they're on our YouTube. I think they are secretly. Oh yeah, there's some British people. I'm not saying you're spying. I'm saying I didn't notice you're British. That is super cute. That one turned out pretty good once I cleaned it up. Go back into this one's butt is so big. It's moving, running or something. Jumping, it looks like. Let's go slow. Not good. I don't think I can sell my stuff. Blah blah. You wouldn't sell soap though, would you? Put a bow on it, I guess. My cousin Sherry always used to carve me nice soaps for my baths. So it was like nice, thoughtful. One time, Bralyn surprised me at work. She's like, I really like flamingo stuff. I was like, oh my gosh, you do. She's like, how did you recognize me? And I was like, you just have your hair pulled back. She's like, I know, but I never do. And she's like, anyway, gotta go do some paperwork. I hope she gets a job when she's older. Seems like she would. I already watched this one. Zeote soap. That's interesting. I'm gonna look that up actually. I don't know what it is. My skin is awful. I do want some good soap. One time I thought it was, what's her name? Pretty and Flawless on YouTube anyway. I think her name's like Sandra. Sandra. That was her, and I was like, I think I'm gonna lose my teeth to chewing tobacco and smoking and drinking. And she's like, this little kid goes, I was like, um, she's like, peeks around, she's like, yeah, are you gonna lose your teeth from chewing tobacco? I was like, I don't know, I just, every time I brush them, it's so disappointing. She's like, then you must quit. I was like, okay. I'll try. I'll do it. I just smoked more cigarettes for a bit, and then eventually somehow got to smoking basically the vape 100% of the time. And got my teeth all cleaned. I need the Blasting Coffee Obsessed cup. I wonder if I'll find it. Hot cheese would be good. Hot cheese popcorn. Can I make another one? Vanessa's crying because she needs time off work to remember me because she wants to come and visit. Um, because I remember like everything about our childhood, like almost every step of every fucking adventure all of us kids had down the road. Like Adam, Cody, your friend, Jennifer, your friend, Matthew. Yeah, probably any time off work. Especially if you can watch and remember me. And your health is probably shit. Maybe not, but you don't realize how much junk food is actually good for you too. To heal all those aches and pains. Well, anyway. Thanks for listening. Your mom came and told me. I was like, I don't have any money. Just kidding. But I did end up talking about how I had no money ever. Because this war going on, actually, it's driving me pretty good. But there is a happiness benefit package. And I'm happy. Like, I'm not suicidal. I'm a bit happier than I've ever been. But I'm starving, Marvin. I ate at 7, but I'm starving. I wish that our preteen years would never end. That's my dream. I did have a nightmare that the or the Christian Church Baptist, Jenny's parents were shooting everybody and giving everybody lobotomies and all this stuff. I was messing Jenny Lind. Well, last night before I fell asleep, I'm so worried about like for you, like with you. I'm so worried with you. Yes, that's what I wanted. So worried with you about all these fucking problems in this country that has nothing to do with our country necessarily, but some of it, like the black hate, all that stuff.